Yeah, there's no preloaded OSs. I'm sure we're gonna see them as soon as the match starts, though. First to 10 set, Rocky 3. It even says it at the top. That's what's up. Jako man, Raisins, let's go. All right, Raisins has a handful of teams, as does Jako, but Jako kind of runs one, maybe two main teams, whereas Raisins' teams, he has a few main teams under his belt that he tries to win with. I don't think I've seen him play this particular configuration. It is interesting that there's no Power Stone here. Jako going for the cross-up. A lot of stray hits. Oh, gets a clean hit on Dante jumping back. And it's a birthday hit. What does OS mean? OS means option select. It's a technical term in fighting games, but it's also a figurative term. Like if you play and you're like, hey, if I lose it's because I have a new controller. Like you're option selecting that, okay, if you win, and it's legit, but if you lose, it's not your fault. So you're kind of putting an option select. You know what I mean? Like, it's funny because in game there is option selects, right? Where I'm gonna forward H. If it doesn't throw, it's gonna go into the bite, right? Like, if I don't win, I'm going to my excuse. Like that's kind of what an OS is. Like, it's an option select excuse. It's a John. If you guys play Smash Brothers, no Johns, you play like that. Oh, he tried to reach. Okay, I looked and explained what OSs are, and then turned back around, and Jako's losing. Sometimes they're real. Once in a while, they're real, right? If I told you guys, yo, I'm down to playing a set, but my stick's broken right now, you want to play anyway? Like, that's a real OS. Like, my stick's not working, right? So sometimes, but a lot of times people just make up shit. They'll just say something. A lot of people will say lag. Oh, it was laggy, bro. And it wasn't that laggy. Or the lag really didn't affect the match. Okay, it lagged during the super. Okay, who cares? You know what I mean? So people definitely... Marvel players have the best OSs. Marvel players are, like, go into, like, the back pocket for OSs. Like... I got my blood drawn 2 days ago. I'm not reacting fast. Like, what? Okay. You play Marvel, don't you? Ain't no Street Fighter player gonna say no dumb shit like that.
Battle without limits.
Alright, one win. Jako going right back to the drawing board.
Ready. Fight.
Oh yeah, Marvel players we go to unintelligible depths to make excuses why we're losing. My favorite quote is, "Good games, you are the better player today," said no Marvel player ever. That's my favorite one. "Good games, you are the better player today," said no Marvel player ever. Never, not once. Not stealth, no one. Oh, okay, he's out of range, Okay, come turn around. Launcher boys. Damn, you had the tag on deck. Oh, it's a clean hit. Nope, doesn't get the combo. Yep, correct, exactly, bro. But, I mean, I don't know what it is, because, like, all the Marvels are like that. They're salt factories. I mean, that's part of why we love it. Like, when do you ever lose at, like, Connect 4 and then be like, yo, bro, the sun was in my eye and my girlfriend just came in, bro. We gotta, like, never! Only is it like the dumb? Playing shoots and ladders. Dog, these dice suck, bro. I need a new dice. Never. Only Marvel is it dumb like that.
Jackpot! I win again.
All right, Jako. He's falling a little bit behind. He's putting up a good fight. And to be fair, Raisins' team isn't exactly like overwhelming or intensely cheap. It's actually one of the more honest teams he's used. I mean, he hasn't super tagged yet, right? Because Nova and Dante super tag is kind of OD. What I'm trying to say is I think Jako has a decent chance versus this team. What was that look? I know, but that's not for babies. This one's for babies. That's for babies. Alright, my bad. My daughter was trying to grab the keyboard and fuck up the whole stream. That post was deleted. Oh, was quick? Did it delete? Yo, Azarax, I said, hey, I don't know who made this post or who's responding to it trying to call for a ban, but I never heard of you guys. And the only person who's responding with grace and understanding is Erebus, who I know in the scene. Like, who are you guys? They took it down? I didn't see a reply. I mean, I wrote it and then came back to commentate, and now you're saying it's gone. I haven't even seen it. I'm on this mic. I'm on this mic talking about hookers. I ain't got time for Reddit. I'm on this mic talking about hookers, bro. Talk about OSs up in here. I basically said, like, who are these guys weighing in on our scene? I never heard of either of you. That's pretty much the crux of the message. The summary of what I said. Calpo Deluxe, the MVCI community is the 8 fools who we see every Friday.
As a member of the Nova Corps, I can't.
Damn, Raisins going dumb. Okay, let me see. Let me go back and see them. This is crazy fucking. Why is there dumb drama?
Ready. Fight.
The original, oh, you can still see the replies, but the guy who reposted it deleted it, but then he responded to me. All right. I'm not trying to talk about Twitter or Reddit drama right now. You guys should check it out. There it is. You guys check it out. Fuck that. I'm wasting valuable stream time. Yo, my man wearing the April O'Neil jacket. No, that the guy who responded to me deleted the initial post because the guy Inkblot or whatever. What's it? Inkpad? What's his name? The Inkpad who responded to me is the guy who made the original post but deleted the original post. That's weird. He probably responded to me then deleted it. He did say he plays on PC, so maybe it was a little presumptuous for me to say he wasn't part of the community. I am going to respond.
I win again.
Ready. Fight.
Power unleashed.
Actually, I'm done with it. I'm not gonna get into that. Well, my main thing is that, like, if it's not gonna affect you, why do you have something to say? It sort of looks like you're being a hater, or that you're just trying to start shit, right? Like, imagine me trying to, like, get somebody banned from playing BB tag. I don't play it, I don't fuck with it, I don't enter events with it, I'm never gonna play the guy I'm trying to get banned. So at some point, I'm just being a fuckhead, right? Like, that's kind of what it looks like. You're just being a fuckhead. I could be wrong. Maybe this guy watches every single tournament and has the biggest event and is tired of people bitching about it. Hey, maybe. But I doubt that. I kind of know everyone here.
Give me your power.
And if you go between me and Jako, we know everybody. Alright, Jako finally got someone on the board. Yo, no Sandman. Jako already beating his previous performance. Yeah.
Ready.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately it's the TO's decision, but here's the thing, is that if every time I play this guy he cheats on me and the TO allows it, I don't know if I'm gonna enter that event anymore. So I could see someone deciding that. Like, I'm decided I'm not entering this no more because, like, they let this shit rock. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh my god, that's a good one. I gotta tell you guys about what am I gonna say? I'm gonna tell you guys a little story about role canceling. I'm gonna tell you guys a little story about role canceling. OG's putting on his old man hat. Nah. Especially now that you told me to, please. Come on, break out, Jako. Oh, he's breaking out. So in CBS 2, there is this technique called role canceling. It's a secret technique that has to be done with a specific input that grants your character an unusually amount of invincibility frames right before they do a special move. And it is a literal glitch. You do a specific input, you pretty much roll right before you do your special move, and the iframes of the roll carry on into your special move. It is a bug, it is a glitch. Okay? So basically, I can throw a Hadouken, and when you jump over it to kick me, your kick whiffs through me because the game technically thinks I'm in a roll, a dodge. Right? Now you can throw a fireball regular, or you can throw a roll cancel fireball. But here's the thing. You can't tell. And sometimes the block and the hit is so quick, you're like, was that a roll cancel fireball? Or was that a regular fireball? And because it was impossible to distinguish the two, the ruling was made that we have to let it rock. Because we can't ban it, because we can't tell exactly when people are doing it. Right? So even though it was a cheating, it had to ultimately be allowed because it was undetectable. And that might be the scenario we are in now. Yeah, it's technically not cheating because you can't tell. So we can have a witch hunt of who we think's doing it, but that's an even dumber way to go about it. So because of that, this may be one of those things that, like, it's role canceling. It's in the game, bro. We gotta do it. We gotta deal with it. Now, does that mean we just gotta hold this particular scenario? No, I do think that there are solutions, and I do think it has to come down to like a trust system, or like a, hey, we know this guy does this system. That sounds stupid, but I don't think there's a better solution because, like role canceling, you can't really know. So how do you enforce something you can't tell is happening? For sure. You can't. You can't enforce it. You can't. What if I mash just a little bit right now and that's it? Right? Like, you know, so it's in a tricky area. It's in a tricky it's an unpunishable, you know what I'm saying? Like it's you can't just cut and dry be like, he's doing that, ban him, because that's exactly what role canceling was. You couldn't do that to people, because then people are like, I didn't role cancel. Like, okay, well, we gotta allow role canceling then, because people are doing it, and we can't tell how often it happens. Undetectable. Now here's the thing. Good luck putting me in a 1st to 10 with the kid and me agreeing to it.
You have challenged my hellspawn.
So I can make up my own rules for me, who I don't want to play, but that is not UG's rules or the Gauntlet's rules or anything like that. Let's stop it. You know what's funny is Fightcade, it actually locks, like freezes the game. Like if you're playing Fightcade and you go you mash it, the game will like and freeze. Like, so you can do it on Fightcade too, but in Fightcade it's kind of way more obvious because the game itself locks up. But my main thing is like, hey, I know you may not take this game like serious, but there are people who do, so don't ruin their time. That's my main thing. So it has nothing to do with rules as much as like, are you a shithead or are you a cool person? That really, like, fuck rules and legalities and whether you can enter or not. I want to know whether or not you're a fuckhead, or are you a real person, or are you a Twitch cartoon character? And it, you know, that's more my concern. You look like a Twitch cartoon character if you're doing that. All right. I definitely. This is the most tangent I've ever been on. I know I tangent all the time. It's part of the show. Yo, Jako, get this hit though. Jako, you should have just supered him. You know he's fishing for that. Jako, I think you're playing a little mentally lazy. You're dialing it in, Jako. I know it. You wouldn't be getting perfected if you weren't. You're dialing it in, Jako, where you gotta react to this kid's every move. You can't be doing no cookie cutter game plan. Yeah. You know what's funny, Picasso? I realized that if you just tap the counter switch button, if you have 2 meters and you're getting comboed and you just tap the counter switch button, that's how you do that weird blink jank thing to them. So once I realized that, I stopped doing that. Once I realized, oh, this actually affects the match, I stopped doing it. But same thing happened. I didn't realize either in the beginning. Like, I don't know if I'm revealing like some hidden tech to you guys, that you didn't know, and I feel bad that I'm telling you guys because now everyone's gonna be a fuckhead cheater. But there's definitely things you can do to affect the game. Like you can make the game keep thinking counterattack's about to happen, and it will fuck with your opponent. But I don't play like that. It's not like they're giving away $1 million for MVCI, bro. Overhead block, overhead block. Nice, and the jump out for the last mix. Nice, Jako. Jako defense converts into damage. Now, did he purposely do that? Because now that you're saying that, it does make me think like, oh, super this guy. Super this guy. How come no one called his ass out on that then? How come nobody called his ass out on that? I mean, the gauntlet is an online event, Code Red. It's an online event at the end of the day. No, I don't do that. Because to me, it's like, I'm a sportsman. I hate to say it. As much as I talk crap on this mic and I be stupid, trolly, at the end of the day, I'm a sportsman. I don't cheat in games. I don't like it. I'm the kind of person where, like, I don't know how to say it. If I won in front of everyone, but I knew in my heart I cheated, I don't feel like I won. But I know that that's not everybody. There's some people who just want to look good in front of everybody and don't care about the honest result. Okay, Spaz. Okay. Yeah. Well, see, I mean, to be fair, Spaz, do you remember? Because I know, Spaz, you were in it early too. Like you were kind of early, and then you took a hiatus, and then you kind of back at like the tail end, right? Because I had bad internet in the beginning too. Like I had bad, like. I had a rep for it and a reputation and everything that it was chunky. And it was true. It was bad. There was like a problem with the fucking wiring in my apartment for like 6 months. Where like I had to have techs come out. No, but you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, I don't want to say I beat you. I want to beat you. You know what I mean? I don't want to say I want to beat you. I don't want to have everyone think I beat you. I want to beat you. You know? Like, that's how I am. Like, I've been playing with Marvel for 20 years. I like to test my metal. 25, 30 years now, bro. I keep saying 20 years. That was 10 years ago. 30 years. Yo, Jako about to run this back. Jako about to run this back. Jako about to activate. Jump jab. Yes! No! I just don't. It's just weird. It's just suspect that a guy comes in and is like, ban this fool. Like, some people just want to cause shit, and that's what it sounded like. That's what it sounded like. Is the issue he's bringing up real? Maybe.
Ready.
But to me, it's like, I don't know. It just sounded like a troll, not trolly, but like it sounded more about fuck this kid than help this community. Pause. It sounded more like let's screw this kid over rather than let's clean up what we have going on. That's what it sounded like to me. But whatever. Like he's like, let's clean up our scene. And I did the Uncle Phil. The we? Like, who are you? You're not a part of our scene. We? We. Damn, Jako! Jako! Yes. Save some face. Don't get the perfect. Yo, real talk, after I pick up the dinner and do all that, I am gonna try to get a bonus set. I literally replaced my fights. My fight stick has. Long story short, I had to swap fight sticks and fix my shit around, but I got a brand new one. A brand new one on Wednesday. Installed that shit yesterday. Was practicing earlier today, and I'm keeping it a buck. If you're about this sport, there is nothing like the feeling of a brand new sword. Not a refurbish, because I maintenance my shit. That's how I'm talking about. I'm talking about a Sanwa, straight from Japan. Never been used. You put that bad boy in your fight stick, that shit feels clean.
Ready. Fight.
4-pound spring. So basically, I'm trying to get some games in. Y'all caught me playing last night. Y'all caught me playing today. Now that I'm kind of peeking, now that I have a working sword. Oh, jumped out. Jumped out. Oh, I like that. Oh, birthday boys. Oh, but the H made it a solo. Okay, Jako trying to sniff the bust out. Got away. Well, I can't refresh the stream. I'm watching the PS4. I can't refresh the match. I can only refresh my browser, but I'm not watching it off the browser. All right, I'm gonna try this. Okay, I'm not behind. Look. Dante. Okay, Dante just did a super. Nova does a low. Jako getting comboed. Surge out. Time surge out the corner. Full screen down H. I think I'm right on time, right? I might have just been looking at something that happened to look weird at the time. Yeah, the stream is always behind. I don't comment out the stream. I commentate off the lobby. Nice move! Finally, Jako! Finally! Because when he senses you're gonna tag Jako, he goes over offensive to where he's swinging on Nemi. I'm not gonna say he's always gonna do that, but he's definitely been doing it. Okay, takes the combo. I hate that. I hate that. He's gonna die. And he took Jako's meter. The counter switch tech. Fuck. Tapping. You just tap counter switch when you're getting hit. You just tap it like this. Don't do that though. Hey, who was saying earlier that doesn't happen at all on PC? Is that true? Erebus said that.
Ready. Fight.
Let me see. If you host a PC event, that it isn't possible. Interesting. I mean, that's what sucks about having a rep, Raisins, is that like you gotta earn your way out of a rep the same way you earned your way into it. Like, we didn't base it off of one time, you know? But you're gonna, you know what I mean? Like, is when a boy cries wolf, no one believes him. When there's a real wolf. mean, Jako's... He's fighting the good fight. He's fighting the good fight. He's fighting the good fight. But he's definitely kind of autopiloting, and like, you can't autopilot Raisins at all. He's kind of being Pontius autopilot. Sometimes he's Jako Christ, sometimes he's Pontius autopilot. Super attack time?
I am Dark Durian.
Instant super. Nice. Okay, okay. Fight your way out of it. Fight your way out of it. This combo is so sick. There's just like shoots a bunch of rockets. Turns into Doom. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, he's gonna soul activate as soon as he comes in. Yes! Useless greenstone. Well, even on the fast tag, he's sniffing it. He knows you want to do it. That's what I'm saying. You can't autopilot. Like you gotta understand he's countering you and then counter that. He's trying to counter your normal plan, Jako. He's trying to counter it. So you gotta like adjust or react. Chun-Li kicks, Chun-Li kicks. Come on, Jako, you could do it. You know what sucks is that when I would do Marvel Monday, that's when I would do all of these tangent topics about Marvel. You best believe that would be a hot-ass topic on Marvel Monday. Gotta bring that bad boy back. Hey, would you guys be down if I did Marvel Mondays, but on Thursdays after the Gauntlet? Would you guys stay? Would you guys stick around? Because that's late. That's like 9 p.m. 8 p.m. I'd be down to bring that bad boy back. Got him. Marvel Thursday sounds terrible. Well, your feedback is appreciated. Even though I'm semi-sarcastic as fuck, it really is. Because I've done a few on Thursdays when I was doing it regularly every Monday. If I didn't have a chance on Monday because some shit happened, then I would hit up Don and be like, yo, let me get that host after the Gauntlet. And I would do a couple of them on Thursdays. Because to me, it's like you gotta do it after Marvel. Because if you just sit there and do it, it doesn't work. Alright, good games, Raisins. Good games, Raisins. I want to send a big commending effort for Jako. The last score he got wasn't so commendable, but he did fight the good fight. He got 4 wins on the board. Raisins is a bona fide Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite champion.